A key element in ImpactHK's strategy to assist those experiencing homelessness is the figure of the caseworker. Caseworkers act as counselors, coordinators, information providers, and above all, they are friends and confidants of those in dire need of friendship and support.
Homelessness is a very traumatic experience, commonly associated with serious emotional and psychological issues. When a homeless person first comes into contact with ImpactHK, they tend to be very isolated with no support network. According to our data, around 90% of ImpactHK's clients do not have a next of kin or an emergency contact. Experience tells that kindness and friendship are key elements in helping homeless people overcome the overwhelming feelings of isolation and helplessness that grip their minds, preventing them from seeking the light at the end of the tunnel.
After an initial assessment with the ImpactHK's team, intended to better understand the person's situation, new clients are typically assigned a dedicated caseworker. Such caseworker will accompany them on a journey of healing, self-discovery, and transformation at ImpactHK. Casework refers to a collaborative and co-created plan between the client and the caseworker, intended to ensure that a person experiencing homelessness receives the support he or she needs on their journey towards self-reliance. Casework is always highly personalized. Clients are involved in setting their own goals from the beginning to ensure that the employment training provided can meet their needs and aspirations.
The people we work with are rarely asked, "What are your hopes and dreams?" So the first step is that we help people to discover their strengths and interests, and that way we can match them with the right employer.
We are here today with Deep N, who is head of programs, responsible for rehabilitation and whole person development. Also with us is Mani Chan, ImpactHK's communication manager. We will be talking with them about the challenges homeless individuals face and about the work ImpactHK does trying to reintegrate them into mainstream society. My next question has to do with the typical profile of your clients. What are the most common issues you need to address, and how do you go about it?
In 2021, a study was conducted to examine the mental health issues experienced by a group of individuals. The findings revealed that over 30% of the participants reported various mental health problems. In order to further investigate this matter, a second survey was carried out in collaboration with Yan University. This subsequent study found that 46% of the respondents were diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. It is commonly believed that poverty, housing instability, and involvement in delinquency are the primary causes of homelessness. However, what often goes unnoticed is the fact that many homeless individuals actually suffer from mental health conditions. It is important for the general public to reassess their perception of these individuals, acknowledging that their homelessness may be a result of traumatic experiences rather than mere drug addiction or criminal behavior. By removing the stigma associated with mental health, we can better support those impacted by trauma and work towards finding effective solutions to address the complexities of homelessness.
Is there a common pattern in the issues you're describing? To what extent do individual cases differ from one another?
The individuals in question often find themselves marginalized by society, lacking in self-confidence, and burdened with an array of emotions. They struggle with trust issues and are hesitant to open up about their true selves. Unfortunately, their circumstances only worsen when they become homeless. Due to their mental disturbances, they frequently experience hallucinations or hear disconcerting noises inside their heads. One individual vividly described it as enduring an everyday roller coaster ride, accompanied by an assortment of screams. This analogy has been commonly used because it mirrors their daily reality, even though we are unable to fully comprehend what transpires within their minds. What is apparent is that these individuals are forced to sleep in tunnels while passers-by view them as unclean, impoverished, or responsible for their own predicament. Yet, no one cares enough to unearth the underlying cause. For these individuals, it is typically challenging to grant others acceptance. Consequently, we employ various methods to establish a connection and convey a message of care, concern, and love. Gradually, we aim to earn their trust, help them embrace our services, make them feel safe and supported, and guide them towards recovery and the healing process. As a result, they experience a gradual improvement in both their physical and mental well-being.
How easy is it to restore the mental health of the average homeless individual? How long does it take? What about the success rate?
When individuals become homeless, their mental health often suffers. They may develop PTSD, hoarding tendencies, anxiety, or depression. Due to these challenges, successful outcomes in helping them are limited. Nevertheless, we strive to support their gradual improvement. To assist effectively, we employ medical programs, counseling, and casework. Although our success rate is low, 10 to 15%, success means enhancing individuals' self-awareness of their mental condition. For instance, if a person afflicted can recognize auditory hallucinations and comprehend their nature, they become aware of their altered relationship with their mental state. These instances are significant achievements. When we define success this way, the success rate improves. Our attempts involve conveying to clients that while their mental condition may persist lifelong, they can cultivate a healthier symbiosis with the illness. This remains our primary objective.
ImpactHK not only deals with issues such as physical or mental health, you also aim at reintegrating homeless individuals into society. How complex is this process? Can you describe it step by step?
ImpactHK implements a comprehensive approach as our primary service to assist these individuals. Our service commences by ensuring their basic needs are met, such as food and safe shelter, creating a secure environment for their gradual recovery. Moreover, we encourage them to utilize our sports center and various medical programs, which promotes both physical and mental well-being. As they make progress in their recovery, we entrust them with responsibilities and empower them to become valuable contributors to our community through volunteer work. This valuable experience not only enhances their self-confidence, but also helps them realize their potential. To further support their growth, we offer training programs designed to provide a taste of real work and social life. By allocating 9 hours per week to these programs, participants gain insights into actual work environments and social interactions. As they become accustomed to these experiences, they can transition into our FTA program. The FTA program offers a 30-hour full-time schedule, slightly less demanding than regular full-time work. It caters specifically to individuals who have recently achieved mental stability or mothers seeking to reintegrate into the workforce after addressing familial challenges. This program enables participants to gradually transition from 9 hours of community work to a more substantial commitment of 36 hours. This step-by-step approach not only provides them with a source of income, but also instills a profound sense of accomplishment. In addition to financial assistance, we value their life experiences and offer a diverse range of services to cater to their individual needs. Despite having experienced homelessness for long periods, they often grapple with unresolved issues. To address this, our caseworkers remain actively involved, providing support and companionship throughout their journey. We ensure that someone is always available for them to talk to, thereby facilitating their physical, mental, and spiritual recovery within our therapeutic environment. After successfully completing the FTA program, facing the challenges of re-entering reality is another major hurdle. Take, for instance, the task of job hunting in Hong Kong's capitalist society, where demands for working 50 hours a week and demonstrating good performance are prevalent. Can these individuals effectively manage the pressure and adapt to their new circumstances? This is why it is crucial for us to offer ongoing counseling services. Additionally, we aim to educate the public through various media channels about the reserved nature of these individuals. It is important that people listen to them, comprehend their traumatic experiences, and provide them with opportunities to start anew. As social workers, the most intricate and demanding task we encounter is reintegrating these individuals who were previously homeless back into our diverse society. Above all, we require a policy that demonstrates understanding, support, and love towards these individuals. This sentiment should also extend from our society as a whole and be embraced by the general public.
In your casework, you place strong emphasis on collaboration and co-creation. Why is that so important in achieving your goals?
I previously mentioned that our organization takes a holistic approach in providing our services. Our main focus is on casework, which serves as the foundation for our assistance. By engaging with our caseworkers, our clients slowly begin to develop trust in us and open up about their personal experiences, such as traumatic occurrences, stories of personal growth, and their aspirations in life. We use this information to identify their individual needs and determine which program from our existing options will best support them. This could include medical, sports, or employment programs. To ensure comprehensive support, our caseworkers not only guide our clients throughout the program, but also continue to provide assistance as they reintegrate into society. As a result, it is essential that our casework models and designs are flexible, compassionate, and attentive at every stage of the process. Regular assessment is crucial for identifying any potential crisis. If deemed appropriate, certain programs can be modified or replaced with an innovative approach, enabling the client to fully complete their recovery journey. Through frequent monitoring, we can ensure that necessary adaptations are made to best support the client's progress. It is vital to continuously assess the situation to detect and respond effectively to any crisis that may arise.
Can you tell us about the kind of training and employment programs you offer at the moment? Do you see any room for improvement in those programs?
Our employment program was initially established as a community service initiative, then evolved into a full-time assistant program, and eventually developed into a program known as ESS, which offers opportunities for open employment. But what does the term employment really mean? While the conventional understanding of employment involves working either on a full-time or part-time basis, the concept actually holds infinite possibilities. Employment can encompass a wide range of activities, such as artistic endeavors like painting, or even setting up a booth. Many of our homeless friends possess unique talents and skills they can contribute. While there may not currently be specific jobs suited for them, we have the ability to unlock limitless possibilities and create opportunities tailored to their abilities.
I understand that full reintegration into society, in terms of someone becoming self-sustainable with full-time employment, can be difficult to achieve, especially when you are dealing with old age or people with disabilities or addictions. How do you accommodate all those factors in your casework?
Our main goal through casework is to empower clients by instilling the belief that they can successfully complete the tasks at hand. To achieve this, we first help them identify and acknowledge their strengths. Every individual has unique strengths, regardless of past difficulties. We ask clients if they have received compliments or recognition from others, and if important figures in their lives have praised their skills. We also encourage them to reflect on past experiences where they felt they excelled. This exercise aims to heighten their awareness of their capabilities, enhancing their confidence and self-assurance. We believe their lack of confidence stems not from their abilities, but from societal pressure and expectations. Through tailored programs and activities, clients can rekindle their innate strengths and recognize the wide range of tasks they can accomplish. These programs provide numerous, sparkling moments, times when their skills shine. Our role is to help them unearth and visualize these moments. Ultimately, we aspire for clients to regain their sense of purpose and prepare for full-time employment in the future. We understand this transformation takes time, but by empowering individuals to recognize their strengths and providing ongoing support, we hope to guide them toward professional success and fulfillment. Dealing with people, aside from work, presents its own set of challenges in the real world. Interestingly enough, in Hong Kong, work efficiency is incredibly high. However, in situations where individuals face constant pressure to produce faster and better results, how can they effectively cope? One possible solution is training individuals to adapt to this demanding environment through the implementation of a 10-point scale system. By providing guidance and support within this framework, employees can better navigate the expectations placed upon them and strive to achieve optimal outcomes. We should also convey to society that work should not solely revolve around money or performance, but should also focus on the relationships fostered with colleagues and employers. The ability to harmoniously collaborate with one another often takes precedence, even though it is unfortunately frequently overlooked.
My next question is for you, Mani. Can you tell us about your impact since 2017 when ImpactHK was founded? To what extent have you contributed to improving the lives of many homeless in Hong Kong?
Wow, that's a good question. So back in 2017, when we just set up by our founder Jeff, that we are a very small organization with only 2 people, Jeff and also another colleague called Catherine. And basically what they did was doing kindness walk, which is our outreach program. We go out on the street to visit the friends, distributing simple meals like bananas, eggs, and waters, just to check up like how they're doing and want to build relationship and also trust with them. Because what we learned from our friends is that our lives are difficult, unlike you and me, that we can easily open conversation with people, but for them, they are a group of people that are insecure. So even though you want to help them or offer like some service to them, the first thing is to build trust, because you cannot only pull them and drag them to your center, but you have to let them know that who you are. And you are not only a one-time volunteer, but you're a friend that's staying long with them. So at that moment, that our main service is outreach and also a center. Used to call the guest room, and now we call 29. So in 6 years, we've changed a lot. We grow a lot. From the 2 people organization to now, we have about like 50 people. While about 1/5 of the members are people who used to be homeless, which we are very proud of, that we can able to provide them with employment. By far that ImpactHK have already provided more than 500 people's shelter since day 1. And every week through our kindness walk, we are reaching out to more than 500 people. And what's more, we are happy is that we've already provided people with a job opportunity that they may be working at our social enterprise cafe, they may be working at our sports center, our community center, or even like kindness walk assistants. That all of them all together, we've created 33 employment opportunities.
My last question has to do with your future plans. In one of your latest annual reports, it is mentioned that less than 7% of your income in 2022 comes from social enterprise-related earnings. Is this an area ImpactHK would like to develop?
Absolutely yes, because we believe that from social enterprise model that we could help our friends to be more like sustainable and be more independent. However, sadly, that 2 years ago, we have our shop, One of a Kind, which is a charity shop selling sample clothing and also our own merchandise like our t-shirts. And through that shop, we provided job opportunities for our friends, being a shop assistant or helping us to tidy up the stocks, just to let them to have a comfort zone before moving back to the open markets to work. But for social enterprise, the tricky point and the biggest challenge is rent. How can you sustain? To break even, or even more is to earn profits so that we can bring back the profits as resources for the charity. Sadly, because we opened the shop just right before the COVID, and during COVID, like there are low traffic of the shop, and also like very difficult to maintain the sales. Yeah, to sustain even like for the full-time assistant salary, so we have to close it. But at the same time that we have our cafe, that we work with our partners, our bank partners, which we have our cafe at IFC inside their office, which are now successfully run. Yeah, so we are kind of like trying like which model best fits ImpactHK and also like the business that fits our friends well. Yeah, so it's quite difficult, especially like while we are the experts like deep like caseworkers, we are good at like doing like the charity service, while social enterprise is completely a business model that we have to think that whether we should employ people from business sector to help out run this business, or we should train ourselves up to be that management person and train our friends and offer them some employment training or like opportunities. So we are at the stage of like still fine-tuning. So if we can set up a social enterprise that run by our service users and which selling good quality of products, that it could help not only provide a training and employment opportunity for our service users, but also the profits that we generate, it can help the charity to be more sustainable. Because like other charities, that we are relying on donations. Yeah, no matter that grants or like the general donation, but there are no guarantee. Like say like for grants that we might receive a 2-year or 3-year grant, but that has a deadline, has an end date that we have to find another like replacement, or else our service cannot be sustained. But owning our own social enterprise means that we have more control on the service, so that once we get revenue and if the model can successfully be run, that means that we can have a stable revenue that goes into the charity service.
Thank you very much for your time.